What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. We have a sweet video this week, and let me tell you, it has made my life so much easier. I got a washing machine for all my Crested Gecko food caps, some of their plants, and let me tell you, it freaking works amazing. But you're gonna have to watch the whole video to see my whole review at the very end. Overall though, A+, you're gonna wanna watch it, especially if you have a ton of geckos and you need something to wash their caps quickly and efficiently, or to wash some of their supplies to take some of the burden off of you. As most of you know, I'm a Crested Gecko breeder, so I need lots of food caps, lots of plants, and I need them cleaned often because they always walk over their tank, and you guys know, everybody knows, I feel like. If you're looking at this video, you probably already know. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. Let's show you the washer, we'll show you them washing, we'll show you the whole process, and then I'll give you my review at the end. So stick around for the whole thing. Without any further ado, let's get into it. All right, so we are in my bathroom. So if you guys hear a little bit of an echo or it sounds weird, that's why. This is the washing machine though. This is your wash timer right here. So you can do 3, 6, 9, 12, or 15 minutes at the very most. This is your inlet for water, and your washing side, drying side. Inlet for water goes into here, or you can just pour water in. I just pour water in because I don't want to mess with another hose. There's a hose back here for drainage, but we'll talk about that in a second. Then this side is the drying side. Basically, you put your things in there, then you put this on top, and then close it like that, and it'll keep everything in there. Then you can either do soft wash, normal wash, or drain. And then this is your spin timer for the drying side, sorry. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 minutes at the most for your spinning. Like I said, 15 minutes at the most for washing. Then you can do normal, soft, drain. This is the drying side, like I said. And this is the washing side, just these little handles. And I'll show you guys this more when I'm actually doing it, but this is the little drain. You just take that off, stick it in your bucket, and it'll drain into your bucket. Just because we have the washing machine doesn't mean we have to do anything to the cap, or we don't have to do anything to the caps before we actually use them. So what I do is I fill up a bucket with all my dirty food caps, I let it soak for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and then I stir it violently. Then I pour the water out and I keep filling and draining it to try to get a lot of that gunk off. Then I let it sit overnight, and the next day and I fill it up with fresh soapy water, which obviously you can't see any soap, but you can see the water's kind of clear and a lot of these caps are cleaner. So basically what I do is gently take some from the top because I don't want to stir up all the nasty water at the bottom. You'll still have some food, but it should be able to get out of the washing drain, and then throw it in here. Once this is full, I can go dump it into the washer, and then I can get going. So let me get all this out, and I will show you guys me pouring it into the dryer and starting it and how I do all that. Now, as you guys can see, a lot of these are relatively clean, and the ones that aren't fully clean should have no problem getting spun around and shot out of the washer little hose and the holes inside of the washer, so nothing should get clogged. You shouldn't have any issues if you're soaking it. That's kind of what I'm gonna do. We'll see if that strategy works. Like I said, I mean, I'm new with this. I haven't been using this. I've been washing all these by hand. As you guys can see, they pile up very quickly. Like this whole bucket, I will probably go through in a week to 2 weeks. And I was cleaning these out individually, washing them individually. I'm sick of my back breaking, so finally stopped being a little cheapo and bought the washer, and I think it's gonna help me out. But we are gonna do the first big test of washing a bunch of caps at one time with you guys in this video, so I guess stick around if you want to see how it actually works to the very end. I did some smaller loads yesterday and it worked very well, so I'm very excited to see how the bigger load does work. Look at all those caps. We got like half a bucket full, I would say. So we're gonna open this, pour all these caps in there. There's one more in there, but it doesn't matter because I'm gonna fill this up with water. Get that in there, throw in some soap, and we're gonna start it. Super hot water, as you guys can see. Now, I am not going to attempt to pour all this water in, this super hot water in, by myself with one hand while I try to record. So this is what it looks like before. Now, the power of editing allows me to show you what it looks like after I dump all this water in. All right, hot water is in. I'm going to just add a tiny little bit of soap. Whoops, dang it. Not that much soap because this stuff gets sudsy as crap. So since we've got the power plugged in, let me start this thing and show you guys what it's like. So we are going to do a normal wash. Don't need this right now because that's just the spinner for the drying. So for the washing, all we have to do, we already put the soap in, hot water caps, we're good to go. We are going to do a, let's do 6 to start off with. And you guys can watch this. This is Alright, so this is what it looks like after one wash cycle. Nice and sudsy. I don't see any food anywhere, which is good. So what I was thinking I was going to do was do a cycle of drain real quick and then fill it back up with some more water and then just keep doing that until all the soap is gone and then put it in here, spin it, and we'll see what it does. But that's my strat. We'll see if it works. Gotta disconnect this little drain tube. And be careful, you gotta do it quick because that water will start coming out, even though I didn't turn it to drain yet. But you turn it to drain, and then, oh yeah, it really started coming out. Oh yeah, it really started coming out once I hit drain. Oh yeah, you guys can see it's just draining. You can see a little bit of food in there, so I'm gonna throw some water in there and see if we can get some of that out. It should be, I mean, that water does not look lovely, to be honest with you. So I'm just gonna add some more hot water and we'll see what we get in a minute. That's where we left off, and we'll see what we look like in a minute. All right, so what I did was drained it, and then I emptied out that bucket. So what I'm gonna do is I put this back up, and we're gonna turn it back to normal instead of drain. And we're gonna do it for another 3 minutes probably, or 3 minutes. Get anything to spin up, and then we are going to drain it out. All right, so I just filled it up with a little bit more water, just enough to cover the caps, and you can see there's still soap in there. So we're going to spin it, drain it, add some more water to it, and then I think we're probably going to be close to being done. Got a normal, we need to spin it for 3 minutes, and that's up. Alright, we are going to grab this and quickly set it down so all that water doesn't go onto my floor. I'd prefer that actually. And then what we do is turn this to drain. Watch the water flow, baby. Watch the water flow. There's still some stuff coming out down here. A little bit of soap, but a little bit of gunk too, so that's good. I'm not seeing a ton of stuff in there. So what I'm gonna do is rinse this out and we'll see where we're at. There is still a tiny bit of food left. You guys can see it like on the wall right there. Just a few little pieces, and there's some just mixed in with the food. So I'm going to turn this back to normal, and I'm going to do another 3-minute spin with some more hot water. Then I will get that flushed out into here, and then we should be good. You guys can see there's a little bit of food in the bottom. That's what all that dirty stuff is. Not too much soap left, but a little bit of food. So we're gonna get all that out right now. Alright, they are looking pretty clean, so I'm going to put them into the drying section, and we'll see how good that one works, because I haven't tried that yet. I think my girlfriend tried it last night with the other caps that I started, and she put them in there while I finished up some other things. But we're going to test it out for ourselves right now, so let's see what that looks like. I need to get my sleeve done. I need to finish this. I want a whole sleeve on this arm and a whole sleeve on my other arm, but right now it's just roses, so you know, we're gonna finish that boy out at some point. All right, I got them all in here, and I put some duct tape on that hole so nothing can get through. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna test it. We have it plugged in. Now let's do the spin timer. We'll just do a minute to test it out, but we'll see. Oh wow, that is big. I don't even want to open this. All right, first time of spinning is done. Let's see if I can get this out. Still looks a little bit damp, but overall pretty good. Probably doing it for another minute or so. There you have it. That is what we got washed. It's a little bit still drying. The dryer, I would say, not my favorite. The washer, lifesaver. You guys see how many caps this is? So many caps. So many freaking caps. Time saver. Is it worth it if you have a ton of geckos? Yes. Is it worth it if you have a few geckos? Like I would say 20 and up. And if you plan on getting more, probably get it. If not, don't. But this is a lot of caps and my back is thanking me. Alright, so let me tell you guys my review of it, and then we will end this video. We'll wrap it up after that. Alright guys, so review time. I'm thinking that this thing saved hours out of my life every single week. I washed every single food cap I had dirty in the span of one day. Normally that would have taken me probably a week and multiple hours. I think the soaking, spinning, getting everything loose, and then just taking out the food caps after everything settles works extremely well. It means you don't have to scrape food caps, or it means I don't have to scrape food caps anymore, and it works amazing. Definitely recommend it. It saves me so much freaking time. Putting the plants in, I've only done it once and it seemed to work decently. I'm gonna keep working with it and see if I can get it to work even better, but I think it's awesome. It's worth the money. I think it was like $130. I'll probably link it. I probably am gonna link it just so you guys can have it. But yeah, it works amazingly. And if you need something to save time for you, this is it. I've been cheap. I didn't want to spend the money, but I mean, this is literally going to save me. I mean, every time I scraped food caps, I would say it would be like an hour, and I would do it 3 to 4 times a week. So that's 4 hours right there, plus the washing, plus the soaking, just all that's like, it's gonna save me 6 to 12 hours a week-ish on cleaning, I would say, which is a lot. That's like part of a whole YouTube video. So, you know, I mean, that's a lot of editing time that I have now. That's a lot of other time I have to do other things. So definitely recommend. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was very fun to make, very fun to do. I'm so excited I finally have it. If you guys liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. We're trying to help the channel grow. Subscribe, because I give you guys videos like this, and we're gonna be doing more vlogs with farm stuff and just tons of fun stuff. We're growing the channel like crazy. I cannot thank you guys enough for watching. I will see you in the next one. Remember, like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, hit all notifications so you'll be notified every single time. Again, it's all free. You guys are just helping me. Thank you guys. If you guys want to buy a gecko from me, check out Instagram in my availability tab, not tab, highlight, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace.